Welcome to this presentation on how to create magnetic positioning to grow your business. I'm Michael DeLon. I'm the author of the book On Marketing. I'm a small business owner, president of Paperback Expert, America's book publisher for small business. Now let me ask you, what is the number one challenge facing small business owners? Well, it's attracting a steady flow of new customers. Now, in order to solve that problem, you must understand how marketing works. And I learned how marketing works a number of years ago when I read the book Positioning: The Battle for Your Mind by Al Ries and Jack Trout. And in that book, they talk about the concept of a ladder. That in every category of business, the prospect, your customer, has a ladder in their mind as to who is on the top rung, who's on the middle, who's on the bottom. If I asked you, what's your favorite restaurant? You come up with a name because that restaurant's on the top rung of your ladder. If we say pizza, many times Domino's comes to the top. If we say rental cars, most of the time Hertz comes to the top. So what you want to do in your marketing is to position yourself on the top rung of the ladder that's in the prospect's mind, because really that's where the marketing battle is fought day in and day out. It's less about your product, your service, or your price, and it's more about the position you hold in the mind of that prospect that causes your business to grow. So positioning is critical in everything you do. Then Dan Kennedy came along with the Ultimate Marketing Plan, and he has talked for years about the importance of having a magnet to attract ideal prospects to you. And so what we've done is combine these two concepts to create what we call magnetic positioning. Now, to market effectively and to grow your business, you need a consistent way to attract a steady flow of new leads. You need a reliable process to capture lead information. You need a proven method to convert prospects into customers, and you need a trustworthy way to stimulate referrals. So putting it all together, we've created the 7-step business growth cycle. It begins when you attract prospects using media. So you can use TV ads or radio ads or the internet. You could use direct mail, newspaper, a variety of different media to attract prospects using your magnet. Now, when you attract them to, let's say, your website, you want to be able to capture their name. Now, name is an acronym we use for their name, their address, their mobile phone number, and their email address. That's vital information for you as a small business owner, as a marketer, to have that information of somebody who has raised their hand and said, yes, I'm interested in what you provide. I would like some more information. So capturing that information and then putting them into your funnel where you can educate and motivate them to take action so that you can convert them to a customer. When they become a customer, you then deliver a wow customer experience, cultivating customers for life, generating repeat business to grow your business, and then to stimulate and gain referrals from your satisfied customers, bringing them back to the beginning of your magnet and causing the system to work over and over again. So that is the 7-step business growth cycle that you need to walk through in order to grow your business. So what if you could accomplish all 7 steps with a single solution? You create magnetic positioning by putting your name on your own book. Having a book is key to magnetic positioning. And these are just a few of the authors we've worked with from across the country to help them position themselves magnetically and to grow their business. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to what some of these authors say about having their own book and how it's helped them grow their business.
I didn't write this book to become a New York Times bestseller. I wrote the book to help my marketing and build my business.
This book will be on Amazon 10, 15, 20 years from now.
It took less than 24 hours of my time for him to gather all the information, get it composed, and get a book published. The book positions yourself as an expert. It gives you an advantage of your competitors. Publishing my own book was the best decision I ever made.
The book has accomplished exactly what I wanted it to do. My business has grown drastically.
So having your own book will help you to attract a steady flow of new customers, and it will help you stimulate quality referrals, and it will allow you to master the 7-step business growth cycle. So the publishing options that you have, how are you going to get your own book published? Well, you could go the traditional route, which is going to the major book publishers, which means you're going to have to write the entire manuscript and get an agent and submit it multiple times, being rejected most of the time because traditional publishers aren't interested in small business. They're interested in broad topics like the 4-hour work week or the 7 habits of highly effective people. Those types of titles, that's what traditional publishers are interested in. They're not interested in mortgage books or finance books on a local level. So the traditional route is probably not the one you're going to take. You could go self-publishing. Self-publishing is very viable. It's where you get to do all of the work yourself. You get to write the manuscript, you get to edit it, you get to proofread everything, you get to do the graphics, and then work through the publishing maze to figure out how do you get your book published, how do you get it on Amazon, how do you get it on Kindle, all of those. You get to figure out how to do promotion. That's self-publishing. As a small business owner, you really don't have the time for that, and most of the time, you don't have interest in doing that. So which road do you take? Well, we recommend you take the road less traveled. We're Paperback Expert. We're America's book publisher for small business. We're a hybrid publisher, which means we stand in the middle of the traditional publishing and self-publishing, where you provide the content for your book, and we take care of all of the rest. We have 4 simple stages in our entire process. First is the prepare stage, where we're going to prepare you to write your book. And in this process, what we do is actually do a recorded outline call with you, where we're working through the outline of your book. You see, we believe you're an expert at what you do, and you can talk about your business all day long. So we just interview you and lay out a compelling outline for your book, and that's how we prepare you. Then we actually produce your book, and we do it not by making you write your book, but by allowing you to speak to write your book. Because again, you can talk about your business all day long. So we do a recorded telephone interview with you based on the outline we've created with you, so you can speak your book normally within about 4 hours of time. Your book's going to end up being about 150, 175 pages. It's not a novel. You're not writing War and Peace. You're not trying to write a New York Times bestseller. You're trying to write a great marketing piece that tells your story, that builds trust, and that will be used as a magnet to attract new prospects to you. So that's how we help you produce your book. You provide the content, and then our team goes to work and we take that audio and we transcribe it, we edit it, our graphics team provides all of the graphics for you, we create a compelling title and a compelling cover for your book. All of this happens while you're back doing your business. So we're doing all of the work like a traditional publisher. You're getting the benefits of self-publishing because it's much less time, much lower cost, and you have full control of the entire process. So that's the produce stage. The third stage is publishing, where we actually publish your book physical, paperback, and as well to Amazon and to Kindle for credibility purposes. And then we teach you how to promote yourself and your book to attract new customers, stimulate referrals, and grow your business. Because at the end of the day, having a book is great, but unless you know how to promote yourself and attract new customers, grow your business, it's just another waste of money. So here are some hurdles that most of our clients face when they think about writing a book. Number one, there is no time. You're a business owner. You're busy running your business. You really don't have time to set aside to work on your book. Number two, you don't have an idea for the content. What are you going to write about? How are you going to make it compelling and interesting? Most of the time, you don't have a desire to write. Most of our authors have no desire to write, and that's the beauty of our system. You don't have a compass. You don't know how to navigate the publishing maze and take care of all of the little details that have to be taken care of in order to get your book published. And you have no plan as far as promotion. How are you going to use your book once it's done? So the solutions that we provide, you don't have any time. Our system, when you follow our system, in under 24 hours of your time, you can provide to us all of the content we need to create your book. So there's not a big time commitment here. We have structured our company and our process specifically for small business owners like you. So in under 24 hours of your time, we can have your book finished. Now, obviously, it's going to take us a few months. 3 to 5 months is average for us to get your book done and published. But in under 24 hours of your time, that's all that's required when you follow our system to get your book published. You don't have an idea for our content? We help you create a compelling outline. As I just talked about, we interview you over the phone. We walk through what it is that you do, what sets you apart, what's your process, what's the uniqueness of what you do, how are you positioned now. We help you think through your message and lay out a compelling outline that's going to position you magnetically, help you attract new prospects. You don't have a desire to write? Again, we have developed a speak to write process. You're an expert at what you do. You can talk about what you do all day long. We simply allow you to do that by following our compelling outline that we've created together, and in a very short period of time, you speak to write your book. Then we take that audio, we transcribe it, we edit it, we create a compelling cover and title for your book. We're doing all of that work for you while you're generating more business to get your book ready to publish. You don't have a compass to navigate the publishing maze? We know the way. We've done this dozens of times with business owners across the nation. You don't have to worry about any of that. And you don't have a plan to market your book? We give you a complete 24/7 marketing system. At the end of the day, you're going to get physical copies of your book. You're going to be able to purchase physical copies to distribute and give out to people or sell. You purchase them for only $5 each on demand. So you can purchase 1 or 1,001 based on your needs and your budget. So you have total control once this is done of your budget and how many copies of your book you're going to have in your hands. We also publish your book to Amazon. So you'll be on Amazon. You'll also be on Kindle. Now we publish them to Amazon and Kindle primarily for credibility purposes so people can find you. Okay, again, you're not going to get rich selling your book on Amazon and Kindle. You may sell a few and you get to keep all of those royalties. We're a royalty-free publisher. But you're not going to get rich selling it this way. You're going to get rich because you're going to use your book as a magnet to attract new customers and stimulate referrals and grow your business doing what you're an expert at. So we help you become a paperback expert by putting your message in your own book. And then what we do is we create for you a lead generation book website. It's a one-page book website, has a picture of your book, some text out of your book, and then a place for somebody to request a free copy of your book. And when they click that blue link to request a free copy of your book, we capture their name, address, mobile number, and email. So they fill out this form, they hit submit, and that information of their contact goes to you. And you and your team then have a new qualified lead that you can send your book to, along with other information about your company, and we'll teach you all the steps you need to take in that process. At the same time, our system begins sending them an automated email follow-up sequence that actually comes from you. So in this example, the book was authored by Sam Sellers. As soon as they request that, they get an email from Sam Sellers. They open that up, and it's branded for you. It comes from Sam Sellers, has Sam Sellers' information, contact information there, and then it's addressed to me because I downloaded that book or requested that book. So this is the system we've built. It happens automatically, but they come from you because we're trying to build trust here. And by having the book sent to them from you and your team, and then having the emails that our system automatically sends out from you, and the content of these emails are written from the content of your book, you're going to start building trust. That prospect is going to grow in how they know, like, and trust you, and you're going to position yourself uniquely and deliver a wow customer experience. Nobody markets like this in your market, I would bet. So what we do is try to position you magnetically by creating a book, and then we've built this automated marketing system so that when somebody requests a copy of your book, they're going to get multiple touches from you and your team over the next 12 to 15 days. So our system creates about 5 emails that go out over 12 days, and that gives you and your team plenty of time to mail out a book to them, to call them a couple of times, and we have the entire system laid out for you that we provide to you so that you can capture leads, develop prospects, convert them to customers, and keep them for life, and then stimulate referrals. It's an entire automated marketing system. And it begins with your book. It helps you master the 7-step business growth cycle. So this system helps you to attract leads, capture their name, address, mobile number, and email. Helps you follow up automatically to educate and motivate them. It helps you convert customers, deliver a wow experience, and it will help you to cultivate customers for life and gain referrals. All part of the 7-step business growth cycle. It begins by having your own book. So you also receive custom branded templates. So we're going to create for you templates that are branded for your book, a branded bookmark, a branded thank you card, and 2 branded postcards that you can use either in direct mail or perhaps at events that you attend to hand out. And on the bottom of those postcards is the website for your book landing page, so you can be driving more traffic to your book landing page, capturing that information and putting them into the automated marketing system. Additionally, you get your own seat at the Authors Roundtable. Now, the Authors Roundtable is our monthly marketing mastermind group for authors only. So this is a group where our authors come together once a month to talk about marketing strategies and how you're using your book to grow your business. And what you're going to do is learn great strategies, but you're going to build relationships with other people in other industries, and you're going to learn from them how they're using their book, and that's going to spur you on with new ideas and help you grow your business. So sitting around the Authors Roundtable once a month is going to help you greatly to use this new magnet that you've created, your own book, along with the automated marketing system to really grow your business long term. So our authors do speak. This is Lee Welfel, author of The Mortgage Book. He said, "I saw this as a great way to differentiate myself. I wrote the book to help my marketing and build my business. My business has grown drastically because clients see me as an expert in my field." And another, "My book has paid for itself 25 times over or more. Prospects feel like they've had a 2-hour conversation with me before I meet with them. There's no better way to transform the way you do business." That's David Lucas, author of Whose Future Are You Financing? And Tony Smith says, "It took less than 24 hours of my time to gather the information, get it composed, and get it published. My book gives me an advantage over my competitors. It positions me as an authority and a leader in my field. I've had numerous prospects buy my book, read it, then call me to become a client. Publishing my own book was the best marketing decision I've ever made." 2 thumbs up. Now, think about what these authors are saying, what these small business owners are saying. People are getting their book and reading it, having a conversation with them, then they're calling them to do business with them. How much easier could it be than to get a copy of your book in someone's hand, let them read it, build trust with them, bond with them emotionally, and get them to know, like, and trust you. And in doing that, what's happening is you are positioning yourself magnetically. You're putting yourself on the top rung of that ladder and making them really want to choose you over everybody else because they know more about you, they feel better about you than anybody else. And all of our decisions are made emotionally, then we back them up with logic. So having your own book is one of the best ways to position yourself magnetically to attract more customers. So the magnetic positioning automated marketing system helps you master all 7 steps of the 7-step business growth cycle. And remember, you're not just buying a book, you're investing in a proven marketing system that will grow your business for years to come. So the entire magnetic positioning automated marketing system includes your own customized book. Now, this is a customized book just for you. This is not some template that we're going to pull off the shelf and fit you into. This is your own customized book telling your story and educating your prospects and your customers about who you are and why you do business the way you do. So it's a customized book. It's a done-for-you customized book website. It's the integrated lead capture system, the automated follow-up email sequences, your book published to Amazon and Kindle. You get to order copies on demand for $5 a book, along with the custom branded bookmark, thank you card, and 2 postcards, plus your own seat at the author's roundtable. Your book will give you unique positioning, enhanced credibility, and recognized authority in your market. Plus a powerful marketing tool that will last for years because your message is not going to change. So your book is not going to need to change. How many other types of marketing can you invest in that will stay the same and that you can use over and over and over and over again? A book will do that for you. So the question you must be asking right now is how much? What would this thing cost to have my own book, to have it published to Amazon and Kindle, to be able to buy it for $5, to have the automated marketing system included? What is that going to cost? Well, remember, we are America's book publisher for small business. We know that you're struggling to make payroll. We know that you're on a budget. So we've created our system to help you make something like this happen so it's affordable. So how much does all of this take? What kind of investment? Only 5 installments of $1,500 plus $99 a month to keep the automated marketing system up and running. That's all the investment you're going to have. We're Paperback Expert. We're America's book publisher for small business, helping you create magnetic positioning to grow your business. Now, we know publishing books is not for everybody. We know you probably have a lot of questions. So take the next step and send us an email at support@paperbackexpert.com, and we'll give you a call. And we'll have a conversation over the phone to see if becoming a paperback expert is right for you.